So today I'm planning to continue working on my Laurel. Today is Saturday. I have basically one day to change the clutch master cylinder, put the wheels back on, bleed the clutch, put all the panels on, and have a first drive. Also, I need to change the steering wheel because tomorrow we have a Skyline meet in San Diego, which I am planning to go on. So yeah, today I'm with my dog. His name is Ricky, and I took my girlfriend's car because she's out of country and I don't want to drive my truck. So the plans for today is to install a new clutch slave, new clutch line that I bought off of Amazon with fittings. Gonna have to put the bumper on, fix the battery mounts, tighten all the intercooler cores, change the steering wheel, at least somewhat clean up the interior, and basically have a first proper drive. So all I'm gonna have to do is to pull my 240 out a little bit so I have some space to work on the clutch, since my brother brought another car which doesn't move at all. I'm gonna have to figure something out, maybe move it all the way back, just clean up some space, but yep, this is the plan. So pulled out an older clutch slave cylinder, here it is. I also pulled it out some kind of pressure regulator, which I don't really need. All you have to do inside is disconnect the pin and pull it out. Now all I'm gonna do is measure the same travel as it looks about the same. So I'm just gonna install it, bleed it, and we'll have clutch finally. So after I installed the master cylinder, I tried and bled the brakes, but it didn't work again. So I went to O'Reilly real quick, pick it up a new slave cylinder from a 240, and I also eliminated the rubber line just to get rid of it. So now it's fully hooked up to the braided line, as you can see. I'll top it off again with the brake fluid and then try to bleed it again. So I basically have a brand new clutch system, so I hope that it works right now, because it's pretty embarrassing. It's probably third day in a row I'm working on it. So yeah. So after probably half an hour of fiddling with the clutch, with the adjustments, finally a working clutch. Pedal comes back, it's fully engaging. It's a little bit hard, looks like it might have some sort of racing clutch in it, because unlike my 240, the engagement is pretty hard. So yeah, but one more goal. So now I'm gonna put everything, I'm gonna put the wheels on, gonna put all of the clamps on the intercoolers, and we're gonna have a first proper ride. Brakes are working, clutch is done, that's pretty much it. Yay! So the Laurel is out. Now I'm gonna move my 240 back to its original location, and I'll start working on the rest of it. Need to put a grill on, bumper on, all of the clamps. I'm gonna steal the battery from 240 and also a cap. Forgot to order it. And also I need to redo the wiring for it. And I should have the first drive today. Today's a bit cloudy, but I'd have to be careful because rear tires are pretty bold. I'm just gonna go straight to auto shop, to tire shop, and just change with something better than that, because it's pretty risky to drive it in this weather. So all of the intercooler clamps are on, everything is tight and clamped. Now I'm working on headlights, on aligning the fenders, because everything is wobbly, and then as you could see, the caps don't fit, so we're gonna have to work on those first and make it kind of straight. The hood doesn't close all the way, so I might need some hood pins or a zip tie. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna just re-drill the location of an original lock and kind of lower it so it sits lower. That's where I'm at right now, so yeah. Just step off, put it on here. And then just use pliers or something just to crimp it. I usually don't do this way. I usually solder them in because I don't have a really good crimping tool. But this will work for just some time as a temporary use. Right here. That's how you crimp it. And all I'm gonna do is use this Nissan OEM battery clamp. Put it on. Hop. Ooh. And it works. And it looks kinda nice. That's what I have on my 240 right here. This is the positive cable, this is the negative. So the Laurel is running. I just zip tied the hood with the zip ties. It's like 504 of them, so that'll hold up pretty good. Just gonna have a first drive. We'll have to check the brakes because the pedal is just going down a little bit, which I don't like it, but we'll see. Okay. You can see right here, it's a little bit better, but still have some kind of air coats coming up once I press the brakes. So yeah, let's see. Just gonna have to buckle up real quick. Can't see shit. Let me try and unbolt. Okay, this should be good. So check. And the brakes. Here is noise. Okay, that's probably better. Alright, let's check. Sounds good. What now? Okay. It's been almost a year since I got this car. This is like the first proper drive. The last time I drove right-hand drive car that was mine, it was probably like 15 or 14 back in Ukraine. We had like Nissan Liberta Villa that was like 1.5 liter carbureted. But that was a really fun car, and it was a front-wheel drive. That was the car that I learned how to drive, basically, and its speedo works nice. Then the steering wheel is a little bit crooked. Damn, it works. Can't believe it, but it works. Some weird noises. Oh shit. got pretty good angle. It's a little bit wobbly. I might need to get some air in the tires, but overall it's pretty good. I'll close out the windows. Finally have a right-hand drive car in the US. I've been dreaming about it for a while. Wow. Now I'm gonna have to replace the steering wheel because I don't trust this shit. Look at it. It wobbles. But it's fucking drives. Nice. Fuck yeah. That's a huge milestone for me. Look at it, the tackle works. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be installing the bumper, and I'll go change tires. And the rest of it, I'm gonna just clean up the car, put an emblem on, clean the windshield, clean all the markings, and just clean up the car for tomorrow for my first car meet. So install the bumper, just look at it. Finally it looks like a car. And I love how the intercooler sticks out. It looks like it has 1000 horsepower or something, even though it's just a bone stock. The gaps are shit because of the aftermarket, due to the aftermarket fenders. But since this is just a regular daily that I have, that I'm gonna have, I don't really care. This is, it looks so good. I can't. Look at it. Even though on the small wheels, I might step up to 17s, even though those are the 15s, I might go to 17s that I have. I have like 10.5 for the front and 11.5 for the rear. Just wanna have a stance car in some way that I could drift, kind of style wise, but I like it. It looks very nice. And all is left for me is to install the last part right here. This is finally a Lexus. No, a Laurel. Come on. I'm gonna fuck this up probably. Okay, let me see. Alright, here it is. It's officially a Laurel. Ta-da! I'm gonna go replace this abomination of the steering wheel, and I'll go to wash the car. Probably not gonna make it to, already not gonna make it to the tire shop, but this one kind of looks okay. But this tire is fucked, so. But no big deal. I'm probably gonna go tomorrow before the car meet. I'd rather have a clean car. That's some bullshit. So today's the next day. I finally had my drive. It went pretty smooth, but at first there were problems with the suspension. It was pretty bouncy, but after 5 or 6 miles it calmed down. It drove pretty good, but I have a big problem with the left bearing. It's very loud, especially after 60 miles an hour. Also, I've installed a grill back. Now it finally looks like a proper Laurel, and I've changed the steering wheel to a Momo that I had laying around that I originally bought for an AE86. That was my brother's. And by the end of it, we're pulling out onto the driveway, pretty much out there, and we lost brakes. The pedal went to the floor. So might be master cylinder is bad, or or one of the calipers is leaking. I'll have to dig into that, but that'll be in later videos. I'm still debating if I should switch to 17-inch rims, to bigger ones, or just keep those, so might be a while. Since anyway I would have to replace the left bearing, I might as well replace to a 5-lock swap, which I have laying around from a 240 that I parted out with my brother, so yeah. But I'm very happy with the Laurel. It drives and runs very well. I've missed it. I was so happy as a kid, probably. And yeah, I guess guys, I'll see you in the next one.